Hey everybody, Travis Chafin here along with TJ Corum on ListenYourWay.com. We are counting down the top 5 teams to watch for in Southern Conference football this year. TJ, it's time for number 1. I see you wearing that shirt, and I kind of have an idea what number 1 might be.
Travis, you're right. Number 1's going to be Appalachian State, in my opinion. Reason being, I know I'm partial to them, but man, how do you go against a school that just keeps rebuilding year after year? I mean, we won the 3 national championships in a row. We won like 6 Southern Conference championships in a row. We lost the first one last year since we won the 6th in a row to Georgia Southern, and we've got that, hey, they've got that fire back underneath them, like, hey, we can lose, but we don't like losing. We like winning, and because a winning's a whole lot better feeling than losing is any day. And we've got Jamal Jackson coming back. He's an Atlanta, Georgia native. He's the best quarterback I've seen come through App since. I'm going to be honest with you. I think he's better than Amani. He reminds me of the quarterback before Amani, Richie Williams. Richie, he was a great quarterback. I think that he would have put up numbers like you wouldn't have seen if he got a chance to play the 4 years with the offense that we have now. A lot of people don't realize that in 05 we changed offenses to a spread shotgun offense because we ran that I formation, 2 runs and a throw, 2 runs and a throw. It was just like clockwork. But Jerry Moore changed in 05, and then we had Richie to helm us to that 05 championship, and he was a great leader, a great quarterback. And nothing against Amani. Amani was a great quarterback as well. But this kid, he's just got something special about him. He's big, he's quick, he's got an arm. I mean, he's your prototypical. He reminds me a lot of Robert Griffin III, because he's got that same kind of speed. Wow. So it's somebody to watch. We've got a wide receiver coming in. We did lose Brian Quick to the NFL draft. First pick in the 2nd round of the St. Louis Rams. Highest pick ever from Appalachian State. But we got a cat coming in. His name is Sean Pierce. He's 6'4", and he's running a 4.6 40 right now. I mean, 6'4" running a 4.6, that's pretty big. He's a little slow, but he'll develop. He's a kid, and he needs to pick up his speed a little bit. But the schedule that we have, we've got East Carolina starting off, and with East Carolina, we got Scott Satterfield coming back. He was our offensive coach, offensive coordinator in 05 and 06. He was there years before that, but he left to go to Toledo. He went to FIU, and he came back. And I remember Scott used to have a guy's number, Coach Wally, which is the defensive coordinator down at East Carolina. So he had his number quite a while of that, and I remember the scrimmages, the practices, and Wally just didn't have an answer for him. And I think they could go down and beat East Carolina. And then we got Montana coming in. And Montana, this is the first time we've ever played Montana at Kid Brewer Stadium in Boone, and it's going to be a game. And then from there on out, we could possibly go undefeated, but we've got some tough competitions. We got Wofford. We got Georgia Southern at Georgia Southern. So it's not going to be an easy task. I don't know if we can win a national championship this year, but I think we're going to make a run because we got some players that are coming back. We still got a great defense. We didn't lose anybody defensively, and that's been a big part of our whole thing up there is defense. Defense first. Defense wins football games. Offense sets the tempo. But, it's all about defense. So it's going to be a great season. I think App can do it. Again, there's all the conference teams I think are really, you can't sleep on any of them. But in my opinion, I think Appalachian's going to be the Southern Conference champions this year.
Well, all right, there you have it. That's our top 5 teams. As we complete our countdown, the top 5 teams to watch for in Southern Conference football. At number 5, we had Furman University. Number 4, Western Carolina. Wofford at number 3. And at number 2, Georgia Southern. And number 1, Appalachian State. And TJ, they've got quite a few former players in the NFL right now.
I tell you, Appalachian State's got 10 players in the NFL right now. So that tells these kids here locally, I want to say, hey, if you go to a Southern Conference team, you could still live that dream of going to NFL. There's no reason for you not to. Again, we got Brian Quick. We've got 2 players that just signed undrafted free agents, DeAndre Presley and Tavares Cadet. We've got Jason Hunter, plays for the Denver Broncos. We've got Corey Lentz, plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got Amani Edwards that plays for the Carolina Panthers. Mark Legree plays for the San Francisco 49ers. Daniel Kilgore plays for the 49ers. Man, we've got some guys that are in there and that are really holding their own. And that should say something to these kids. Hey, the big schools are nice. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to go play in front of 60, 70, 80,000 people. But, man, if I could play underneath 35,000 people and still get the NFL, you're still going to make the same amount of money if you're good enough.
All right, TJ, and great job on your report. Appreciate you putting that together for us. Keep an eye out. We'll be here during the season on ListenYourWay.com. You can sound off on the forums and in the comments section. Support your favorite team. We appreciate you joining us on this Top 5 Countdown. For TJ Corum, I'm Travis Chafin, and this is ListenYourWay.com.